Aloha, my name is Kaulana. I'm from Kaulana, Oahu, and about 15 years ago I came to Winter Community College. I thought that I was going to go off with all my friends and do awesome things on the continent and go to big colleges, and I ended up coming to Windward, and that definitely wasn't exciting to me. And one day I was in a class, and a classmate of mine, Malia Masoy, had invited me to come to TRiO, and I had no idea 15 years ago how influential that day was going to be on the trajectory for the rest of my life. I was put into a community of people that cared about education way more than I did, and for every one excuse I had to not finish and go to school, they had 5. For every collective excuse we had, TRiO had an answer. If we was hungry, they had food. If we were struggling in class, they had tutoring. If we were doubting ourselves, they had counseling. If we had to go on and off campus for our jobs, they had a job. Someone asked me one time, how come I only frame my associate's degree and no other degrees that I got, my bachelor's or master's? And I told them it was a really easy answer, because without that degree, there would be no others to even consider framing. It was because of this place that I was able to go on and get my bachelor's and master's degree in social work. And today I'm very fortunate to be the vice president of programs for Hawaii's largest conservation and sustainability workforce development nonprofit. And even today, the programs that I get to be responsible for, if you get to know the programs intimately, you'll see that there are characteristics of those programs that I had learned about here at TRiO, and the things that propelled my success here. I wanted to make sure they continued on in all the work that I get to do, and so it absolutely comes through in my work today. Like I said, I had every reason to not show up, and if it wasn't for the people here showing me that how important education was and how important it was to make space for yourself and make space for people that look like us and sound like us and act like us, the next people behind us will never really have that space. And I was so grateful when I came to this college and I found TRiO, and I was looking for a community, that there was a space and a community that was here for me. I give all of my accomplishments up to TRiO and to the services that this provided in the community and put me in, and I have relationships that I still carry on to this day that I call upon when I need them, and they always come through, and they always come and support me just as much as I was supported that first day that I came here. Again, 15 years ago, I had absolutely no idea how that first day that I came here was going to have an influence on the trajectory of my life, but I'm so very appreciative that I did show up and that they did welcome me. And you don't cut programs like this. You don't cut programs at work. I normally wouldn't speak for everyone, but I worked alongside and did schoolwork alongside a lot of my classmates so intimately, to the point where I'm confident to speak for them too, and I'll say that all of us know that this place works and that TRiO over here helps everybody, and if it wasn't for this place, we absolutely wouldn't have what we have today. And so you don't cut programs like this. TRiO works. Mahalo.
Thank you.